Okay, last time on 100 Line, it was a zombie apocalypse, and we had to deal with that. But this time, we're dealing with a mysterious killer and figuring out what Hiriko wants to tell us. I learned that the lock ending spoils the killing game route, which is one of the best endings in the game, according to a lot of people. So my plan is to do that after I finish the slasher route, and then hopefully do the SF route. However, I might not get to the SF route before Deltarune releases, and in that case, I'll probably just do it after Deltarune. Anyway, enjoy the video! Takumi, actually, Oh, fuck you! You're right, it was nothing. I'll head back now. Huh? But Hiriko. Sorry, it was nothing. Forget about it. Fuck you! I'm going to kill this son of a bitch. Shoma, no! He died taking a shit! No! Come to think of it, I didn't see Mr. Gonzaki all afternoon. When did he die? A few hours ago. I took a break and must have... Is Takumi the killer? He's the only one who could have unlocked the locker and got the thing out of the thing. Unless... Hold on, crackpot theory time. What if the killer is Takumi? Is the Takumi from this route where they get possessed by the Gi Queen? From this route here. And they somehow take over the Takumi here. I don't know, it's a stupid idea, but maybe it's someone... And also it doesn't explain why Yugamu's the killer. Another crackpot theory idea, maybe it's something that bounces between each of us and controls us? I don't understand it either. Takumi underwent mitosis. So there is two Takumis. Wait, is the killer a Takumi from another timeline? Was I right about the Takumi from this timeline jumping to the Gi Queen controlling Takumi, jumping to this timeline? Once I saw what everyone was looking at. Darumi, no! It was not. But both Karada and Rumi got killed while they were alone with you. Are you pitting it on some crazed killer when it was actually you all along? No! Not Kako! Oh, and Ima, I guess. Okay, do you remember that extra life form on the life counter thing that we had? Apparently, it was an invader that had deserted the invader group during a battle and has been hiding inside ever since. However, since it literally cannot wear the suit or hold the power saw, it cannot be the killer. Which means that the killer is one of us. Wouldn't it be crazy if the killer was really showed up while we were talking about them? Haha. Haha. It's right behind me, isn't he? You just had to open your fucking mouth, Tsubasa. I placed my hands on the killer helmet and slowly pulled it up. Who I saw underneath. Yeah, it's Yugamu. No, as it turns out, Yugamu is not the killer. In fact, he was just pretending to be the killer so he could see the despair on someone's faces as they were about to die as a sort of way to sate his urges because he's a murderer. That doesn't make much sense, but Yugamu had the power saw and suit for a while and pretended to be the killer. Meanwhile, people were still getting killed. Gaku, no! Hiriko explains her time looping thing to us and says that apparently she learned that because they didn't leave the school, they all got killed in another timeline. So she is the one who wrote the threatening message telling them to leave the school. Yugamu! Oh no. Kyoshika! There she is. Curious about what's inside. Tsubasa, could you lend me a hand? We're gonna find out what's in the water. Did someone poison the water with frogs that's making the frickin' humans gay? Is that why we're craving frogs? they put frogs in the water and it making the freaking drugs gay. The next body, all of them look the same, but I realized something was different. The wounds on these ones are messy stabs. The power saw isn't the killer's only weapon. He's killed with the stolen power saw. Basically, from day 43 to day 89, the killer didn't have those items on them. You saw the wounds on their bodies, right? Because if everyone knew they were both the killer, it's impossible.
Ruin the alibis of anyone who said they saw the killer.
Huh?
Then they'd be a potential suspect. So I couldn't say anything.
You didn't want me to be a suspect? But why? So it is me, but why? No!
Tsubasa.
Getting close. What? We're being cheated on! We're cheating on her. What? No! Kubi, no! Also need this to happen to me. What? It feels like Uchikoshi wants Takumi to be shipped with Hideko, but Karaka wants them to ship with him to be shipped with Nozomi. I mean, I have my two wives with me. This is an okay ending. As long as neither of them die, haha, foreshadowing is a storytelling device that suddenly a violent pain ripped through my head, so intense that it felt like my brain was being stripped in half. Okay, yeah, it is us. But what's... No, stop! Why can't I stop? My body's rampaging out of control. I'm trying so hard to resist. If I don't do something... Oh, I'm the one who wrote that! Okay, unfortunately for the ending we have to kill Nozomi here. Please, no, don't kill her! No! I vividly felt the sensation of the power saw cutting into Nozomi's body. I killed her. I stood rooted to the spot in a daze, covered in my victim's blood. Suddenly, a forceful impact connected to the back of my head. I could see a wrench on the ground. In the haze, I realized it had been thrown at me.
You're the one who destroyed Sirei.
I was the one who destroyed Sirei. But why? I first noticed something strange was with you on day 16. The one who cornered me in the lab, it was you, Takumi. I considered you the possibility to become a host to a Gie. Okay, so I am. It is a Gie. There wasn't a Gie inside. I thought I might have been wrong. There's no data. The Gie's data was eroding it. What? You were infected with a Gie in another timeline. After that, you died as its host, and then your consciousness went back in time to day 2. When that happened, the GA data in your brain went back to the past with you. Oh shit.
You figured it out.
Yeah!
Just get in the pod without me.
I can't. It's too late. The final attack starts in 2 seconds.
What? What? Excuse me? In front of Nozomi's dead body? What? I can't fight back? This is actual... Like, Nozomi's dead body is literally in the room with us. The time and a goddamn place. How about this? I have 10 days. So I'll play this route for 5 days, and if I haven't beaten it by then, I'll switch to SF. Does that sound good? A time traveler. Enough of this sideshow. The opening ceremony will conclude with Karada Osuzuki's death. Oh shit! They sucked the hemo anima out of her! The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do is hunt down the creatures known as invaders. You will gain every point for every invader hunted, which will be tallied
and reflected in the live rankings. one round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed.
Okay, so that means at most 7 people are going to die. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. Hi. Get lost, Takumi! Mistress Hideko is online. What? Okay. What? You're playing into it? Excuse me? Hideko!
Ah.
Why is Durumi barking? You know, this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, so I turned her into my dog. What? Okay. I saw this screenshot on Twitter. This game is crazy. What? Are you asking me out, Yugamill? I mean, like, I know he's gay for me and all, but this is... He's so like direct with it.
Rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah.
Those who are enjoying this way too much. They aren't even hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must see the best couple award to them. He said, Yuri beats Yaoi. Of course I mind. It's about time you went back to your own room. Oh, Takumi, throw me out.
Hey.
Stone cold. Out. Did they actually fuck? What? Hideko forms an alliance with us in an attempt to take down the sponsor and end the killing game. Our plan is to get a spare one of the suits that the sponsor is wearing in order to figure out a weakness to it.
Takumi, I know.
Aww.
The same kind-hearted Takumi Samino, with the most disheveled and generic mind.
Aww.
Who always puts
She
his
likes
friends
us.
above me. Has none of that.
Mm-hmm.
She's got nowhere to return to.
Nowhere. Surely she has family who can take her in.
No, her family
Not
fucking
all
hates her.
families are worth going back. It's very simple. She grew up in an environment. It was
Dude,
like a
so she
killing
uses
game
that
in
a
itself.
coping mechanism? That's...
If she'd let her guard down, even for a brief moment, she'd be abused by her parents or teacher. Punishment awaited her at every turn for no reason other than the adults in her life having a bad day. None of the grown-ups who were supposed to be looking out for her reached out to help in her time of need. You see? Just like a killing game, right?
Dude,
Normal
they're making...
circumstances.
I love this for her, because, like... I love that they have writing for her. The character was written. There's good writing. Hold up, why is the writing so good? No, but seriously, I like, she's more than meets the eye, and I like that a lot.
Agreed.
But I was too naive. Kind-heartedness had no place on the battlefield, because it was Kiriko's hard-heartedness that led her to end up like that. What?
Hideko!
What happened? Take my cryptoglobin. I heard Hideko's voice, faint and weak, but still determined, on my comm channel.
Gah!
Hideko, I thought you'd pass out. Never mind that. Just absorb my cryptoglobin. It's the only way. Absorb your cryptoglobin? What are you talking about? Am I not being clear enough? I want you to kill me. If I'm gonna die anyway, you might as well take my power and save yourselves. But you're my friend. I could never kill you. I may die, but you still have hope. You still have the spare suit. Use it to figure out the sponsor's secret and defeat them. You can't be serious. There's no way I can do this. I'm not asking. I'm telling. Do it now. Take my power and survive, Darumi. Darumi is thrusting a knife into Hideko's back. As for Darumi's self, she's staring blankly at the sky. I only... Like a sister? Like a sister? This is the craziest sister zone of all time, because She was calling her mistress, dude. Like a sister. This is the craziest sister zone of all time. Bro, I hate this fucking game. Tsubasa shows up wanting to apologize to us for acting like shit, and also she witnessed Hideko die and did nothing because she was scared, and that's what caused her to realize that we're actually a good person. With Tsubasa's help, we figure out the surprisingly simple weakness to the suit. It's weak to physical attacks, but can't be hurt by hemoanima. The bees use hemoanima to suck hemoanima, so by wearing the spare suit, Yugumu is able to put an undying flame bomb into the hole that we made with a crossbow to blow him up into undying flames. What? It's someone possessed by a GA. We did it! The sponsor's totally dead, this time for sure. Then absolutely nothing will go wrong. Is it the Kako that all our friends? Is it Kako the one that from the Bachelor because they realized we're a good person?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The strange sound by the door wasn't bees. It was the sponsor who's supposed to be dead, and there was two of them. How are they still alive? If I don't stop them, then the killing game will start over again. I suddenly tackled and pinned to the floor.
Hey! Let me go!
I can't let them kill me. If I let them run loose in the school, more of my friends will end up dead. This isn't my room. What am I doing in here? Why was I waking up in a creepy place like this? I had no reason to be here, did I? Saying that to you. You might as well join in the strategy meeting. We're talking about how to organize our search for the QB liquid. The what? What are you talking about? I'd never even heard of this stuff before. Vader, Hideko, my next strike will put an end to this dark, desperate chapter of the life. I had this sound that couldn't possibly be real, and then it finally happened. A swarm of bees appeared, gathering in the air above Adamak. A moment later they attacked, draining every last ounce of his blood with their razor-sharp stingers. Now just a blackened husk, his body fell lifelessly to the floor.
Why are the bees here again?
Naturally, it's because I am alive and well. But you overlooked something, Takumi Sumino. That was only one of my bodies.
What?
Much like with the suit, I happen to have some spares set aside.
The good news is that there's a new rule introduced. For every commander we defeat, the sponsor will take the cryptoglobin from them and divide them up and give them to the top 3 placing people. Right now, that's Yugumu, Dotami, and me. Let's sacrifice everything to do it. Damn, this whole thing is bullshit. I can't believe the sponsor played us like that. Yo, Takumi, what the hell is going on here? You told us that the sponsor was dead. They're taking it out on me. Fuck you. Don't lie to me, man. You and that bastard were working together the whole time.
Hey!
The only one who got prizes from your team. You wasn't sure that wasn't some kind of payment for going along with the sponsor's act? Bro. Fuck Takamaru. All my homies hate Takamaru. He's gone from like A tier on the tier list down to like at least C. Like, this one route has soured me on this fucking character. So it turns out that the escape pod has been eroded away by particle bacteria, and if we can get some GB fluid, Tsubasa will be able to fix it and hopefully use it to take off before the killing game ends. Shoma was in last place in the invader hunt, and so he is executed as punishment. Meanwhile, Nozomi's rejection symptoms start to flare up, so we use that vial of cryptoglobin we were given as a prize for winning the last round and give it to Nozomi to help her symptoms. Good morning, Takumi. I feel better now thanks to the cryptoglobin you gave me. I wouldn't have pulled through if it weren't for you. I had just had to come here and thank you in person. There's no need for that. All I did was pass on something. But since you're here, I should probably apologize. I told Moko your secret about your past. I'm sorry, I know it wasn't my place to do that. But when I heard you were sick, don't worry, you decided that that's what you needed to do to save me, right? Well, I'm back to normal now, so I'd say you made the right choice. Say, Takumi.
Would it be alright if the three of us joined your team?
Oh, hell yeah! Course of action. Nothing wrong with slipping through the ropes and leaving the arena before they can take the belt from you. Right, we need to prioritize our lives, so long as we escape. Sorry, I just got the mental image of John Cena, Kate winning the belt, but then someone beating him putting the belt under his shoulder and running away. Like, with the cartoon running sound effects. If you order me to strip, I'll gladly bear it all here now. Please keep your clothes on. The things I said, the way I treated you, they were an insult to your honor. I need to take responsibility. I'm telling you, we're all friends again, so let's forget about it. Are you sure? This is a rare chance for you to see a nubile young lady's body, no strings attached.
What's the matter? Don't you want to see me naked? Huh? Huh?
Shut up. Why are you getting so forceful about this? And well, it's not like I wouldn't, like... Bro, Takumi, the Nozomi is right there. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I was just... Bro, Takumi. Nozomi is right there, buddy. Okay. Is there any Amazake? I should really allow Sir Takumi to slather me. Oh my fucking god. I think she needs to be put down.
Stop it, holy Jumanji sword. You can't go flashing your blade like that in front of everyone. Don't look at me like that. I've pledged myself to Sir Takumi. I must remain faithful to him. No! Don't stop!
What
Why
the
do you
fuck?
act like a bunch of drunks? None of these drinks even have alcohol in them.
You can thank me for that. I added a little of this powder to our refreshments to make everyone extra happy.
This goes way
Yugumu!
beyond happy.
He fucking drugged us! Remember when I killed Aito at the start of this route? Apparently that made us more Aito-like, like the multiple Aitos route. However, it's not making us full Aito for some reason. If Aito really does take over my body someday, then we'll just slap you around till you come to your senses.
right? Come on, have some faith in us.
Even if your body is conceived by the king of all curses, we'll send him back to hell in disgrace. Shouldn't have forced you to help me, but you could have told me you weren't feeling well, you know. Oh yeah, I've got something for you. I diluted it so we'd have more to go around. You should spray it on anything metal in your room just in case.
Huh?
It's the QB liquid you gave me. I'd gone to Tsubasa's room that morning and given her the QB liquid. After she was surprised and asked where I'd found it, but I haven't given her a clear answer. I only said I didn't remember where exactly. That's what mattered. You said if we could find the QB liquid, you'd be able to repair the escape pod. Does that mean you can do it now? Can you get the pod working early and get us out of here? Yeah, about that. I can fix the pod, but it's gonna take me at least 50 days. With the pod solution out of the question, we decide to go back to the killing the sponsor idea because Yugumu has an idea. However, he can't tell us what it is. But seriously, you were so strong.
It seems like only yesterday you were an awkward little half pint.
Stop
Pretty
making
soon
fun
you'll
of
be all
me.
grown up.
What are you, my mom? Also half pint? Really? Let's get moving. Can't waste time talking when there's invaders to hunt. Sheesh, what's with all the alpha male act? I fuck you.
For all the rest of our lives.
The rest of our lives? Yeah, we'll always be here for you. That's great and all, but when you put it like that, it almost makes it sound like... This honestly is the only Danganronpa game where... You know what? Polycule time. We'll take you... We'll take... we make our team just one big polycule, all 6 of us, yes, including you? We need some freak in it. There's always the biggest freak in the polycule. However, the hope we felt in that moment blinded us to the truth. Whenever life appeared to hand us a victory, there was always strings attached. We needed to be more careful. We'd receive a cruel reminder the next day. I choked wordlessly, unable to comprehend the scene playing out. Nozomi on the ground, covered in blood. My other friends barely standing, ragged from exhaustion. Moko stepped forward, proposing a plan that was completely insane. You guys going ahead. I'll do what I can to slow him down. The way I see it, there's no other way to save Nozomi than this. I've defeated the commander 3 times now, but they want us to abandon Moko.
Feast your eyes upon Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction, and her iron defense of a lifetime. You'll be crossing this line over my dead.
We win another defensive battle, and we give Moko the hemoanima we got from winning the defensive battle. This cures her wounds, but it also makes her rejection symptoms flare up again. So, we offer Ava some freedom in return of letting Nozomi suck some of her blood to cure her cryptoglobin rejection symptoms. Yuri? Maybe? She can see my blood. We're literally blood relatives now. Well, some people would see things that way, I suppose. Damn. Yuri ruined. That's unfortunate. And even more unfortunate is that Ava and Nozomi start seeing each other as mother and daughter because due to Ava drinking Nozomi's blood, Ava learns some things and can see into Nozomi's past and realize that her mother was basically abusive to her by forcing her to participate in the experiments that got her infused with cryptoglobin. Ava, I'm here to thank you for saving my life. Oh, it's so small, T. I can't unsee it. You know the tweet, don't you? You know the tweet. I can't fucking unsee it. Because of her bond with Ava, Nozomi starts refusing to kill invaders and thus drops to last place in the rankings for the killing game. But then Takumi's team realize that they can kill Ava and start trying to kill her. We successfully defend her and release Ava, letting her go back to her family. In order to see Ava again, Nozomi decides to start killing invaders again so she can remain alive, and we decide to go to the enemy invader base to go kill the commander there and get Nozomi some points. However, Takamaru shows up, and his team demands they go with him. Actually, though, it turns out Ava's here too. She was captured by the invaders because she was deemed a traitor after getting captured by us. Takamaru's team has probably killed Quenzo by now. They have no reason to wait after all. This means Nozomi's position in last place is set in stone. She'll be executed at midnight tomorrow. I'm not going to just let Nozomi die. How could she continue to think of others, even in the face of her own death, sacrificing herself so no one else gets first? That's what love means to her. Her mother has demanded sacrifices to her, but despite all the sacrifices she made, Nozomi never received true love back from her mother. That poor girl, that poor baby. Now she has to die because of her kind heart. Where's the... No, it's not Yuri. Unfortunately, it's not Yuri, unfortunately. She sees herself as a mother figure to Nozomi. Ava gives us 2 data chips and tells us to have Nozomi press the button to the detonator that blows up the bomb inside Ava's body so she can get Ava's points.
I must teach Nozomi.
I'm sorry, Ava. I decided I would. We have to save Nozomi. I'm sorry, Ava. Kyoshka! Yeah, so Takamaru's team got a lot of points for killing Quenzel over at the enemy base, leaving Kyoshka in last place. No! There, we were all forced to watch Kyoshka's execution. You were so ugly when you were fighting over the commander at the enemy base. Aito? Because you're gonna die, obviously. Yeah, so it turns out before she died, Yugumu poisoned Kyoshka, and when the commander absorbed Kyoshka's cryptoglobin, it got distributed equally to each of their bodies, and the commander got affected by the poison and died. The killing game is over.
No, the invader hunt continues, even if I die.
You were a bit too late to kill me. My will has already been passed on to my successor. The sponsor blows themselves up so we can't discover their identity, and Tsubasa gets to work on deciphering the chip that Ava left us. A map? I analyzed the red chip and got this map out of it. Looks like a cave. Yeah, that's a cave, alright. So did Ava hide something in there? I don't care, didn't ask! Inside the cave, we find Kamyun, Ava's daughter. She was branded as a traitor as well because her mom betrayed them. And she's been in hiding ever since, so she decides to seek asylum at Last Defense Academy with us. They want me to ship them. Aww. Aww. Even though I literally have a girlfriend. We're forming the group Polycule, which is us, Tsubasa, Nozomi, Yugumu, Kyoshka, Moko. Except two of us are already dead, unfortunately. But you know, that's what happens in the Polycule. The weak die off. Ha! The joke is the joke is
Guy and a girl.
As if it'd be any different. It was two girls. Shut up. Heterosexuality is so weird. I love het slop. I love het slop. No one does het slop like Kodaka. Nobody. And I fall for it every single time. I couldn't find the words to comfort her. Instead, aww. I love het slop.
I love my grandpa's workshop.
Also, this is Nozomi's
Ever since I
song.
was
Stop
young, I
playing
just-
this for you. Oh, they don't know it's all fate, but it's fine. I assume that if they go back and learn it, like they'll be shocked, but they'll. As long as Nozomi's not dead, Takumi will be fine.
Commune! Huh?
Oh, commune. That's how you pronounce it.
Commune! It's really you!
Aww. Nozomi, you're doing so much better. After reliving Ava's life, Kaiman felt more like Nozomi's little sister than someone she just met. Nozomi instantly went from being a lifeless doll to enthusiastically squeezing her little sister. What's up? It just seemed like you were really looking Nozomi up and down. I wasn't thinking anything lewd. Really? Not at all? Not at all. What? This is not what you've said in the other routes. Why are you being so persistent about this way? I'm gonna do this right.
Go on.
Well, Takumi managed to bristle Tsubasa and immediately lost any voice he gained the next day. That's because Tsubasa's opposed to the Polycule, but she'll come around. All we need to do is get Tsubasa to fall in love with Nozomi. Loki, that's a fire ship. Like, that's a firecrack ship, even though they basically have no chemistry in the game. Like, they both interact through Takumi.
I don't know what the fuck you're scheming, but I know it's worse than anything those
Oh,
freaks
shut
can
the
manage.
fuck up! I feel like he's so out of character in this route. Mother wanted you to live. A child mustn't die, not for anyone. That should have been clear the moment to you the moment the mother gave up her life to you. If you vow that you won't die under any circumstances, then I will accept
Don't
you as my older
dare
sister.
leave me alone in this world.
Aww.
This may be a surprise, but it's time for the third round of the Invader Hunt to begin.
Alvin? Oh no, the last sponsor's dead as a doornail. I'm an entirely different person, and don't you forget it. After second scenario, this is the best route in the game. After second scenario, this route is the second best route in the game so far. I love it. Like, the character development is so good. They're making me feel things that the other routes just haven't been. Luckily for us, though, it turns out Commune can repair the pod in 5 days. Her cryptoglobin affects her mind instead of her physical ability, so she's very smart.
Takumi, compliment me so I feel motivated again. Treat me like a princess.
Tsubasa, you're
What?
the most
Nozomi is right there!
Over there.
Oh, they are playing it! Wait! Never mind, they didn't play it in the other route. They didn't play it in the other route. What the fuck? It turns out, though, that Kamyun was unable to fix the pod because it's completely out of fuel. It runs on cryptoglobin, and even if we used all of ours, it wouldn't be enough. So we need to go kill a commander. However, all the commanders are dead, and all of the regular invaders are seemingly missing or in hiding. Meanwhile, Tsubasa is at the bottom of the rankings, and we absolutely cannot let her die. Tsubasa came to my side and squeezed my hand. Your hands are clean, Takumi. Aww. Oh, showing off your girl? You were head over heels for Nozomi not that long ago. When did you trade her in for Tsubasa? Shut up! I'm forming the Polycule! Out of options, we go decide to ask Darumi where the invaders are, but not even she knows. Stupidly, we tell her our plans to end the killing game, and she decides to kill us all so we don't end the killing game. She comes and attacks us day after day, despite us beating her each time and bringing her back to the school without killing her. On to the next one. We need more. I'm not going to let Tsubasa die. Buddy! Nozomi is right there!
To see you out here, invader children.
I didn't... Oh, hi, Dalsha. What should I do? Stay back! If you make a wrong move here, you'll die. I will let the warriors live, but I cannot save for anyone else. Girl, you there. Why the cowardice? Why don't you join the battle? Are you making a mockery of this war? That's a throwing dagger! Tsubasa, get out of the way! Darumi? We barely made it in school in time to fight her, saving her from true death. Oh, so we did save her! As it turns out, the members of the SDU themselves are targets in the killing game, and we get points from killing them. By attacking us, Darumi was trying to bait Tsubasa into killing her so that Tsubasa would live by gaining the points from Darumi. You were the first to notice this hidden rule of the game. That's why you attacked us outside and constantly tried to provoke us. You were trying to get us to kill you so we could get a ton of points. Darumi hadn't lost her mind. She was saner than anyone here, and more compassionate too. Oh, Darumi, why are you trying so hard to help us? Like Hideko. Mistress Hideko was a true martyr. She was okay with dying if it would save everyone, and in her last moment she sacrificed herself so that we would survive. She's so freaking cool. I have to be like her. I've wanted it all this time, a chance to die like Mistress Hideko. If my life could save all four of you, I'd be just as amazing as she was, right? Happy? How? I killed Mistress Hideko. Mistress Hideko was the first friend I ever made in my whole life. It didn't even feel real. How could someone as beautiful and refined end up with me? But she's gone now. I drank her blood and ate her. I don't deserve to live after killing her. I have to die just like she did. Things would end up like this. Yuri? So Yuriful? True! Doomed Yuri. Well, I'll be your friend. Yeah, very sorry. Everyone says that at the beginning. Darumi, I want to help you, but when they get tired of pretending to be my savior, they throw me away like trash. If you're not ready to be with me till we're both dead, then just leave me alone. Every time I get left behind, feels like the end of the world for me. Darumi! Oh my god! I'm sorry, I'm feeling emotions. Obviously, my life isn't nearly as bad as hers was, but just having someone give up on you like that. What? What? Yuri? Let's go! Welcome to the Polycule, Darumi! Yo! Yuri! I love Yuri! Fucking own Takumi. Fucking Can you say that word on Twitch? I don't know if you could say that word on Twitch. Well, how do you like being my first kiss? Did it taste like innocence? Do you believe me now? I'm ready to get hurt for you, Darumi. Come on, say something. I'm getting embarrassed. Mr. Tsubasa! Mr. Tsubasa! Hey, Takumi. You took so long that Darumi beat you to getting to Tsubasa's first kiss. Shut the hell up. How about you and I show the girls a real kiss? Shut up, Yugamu. How do I... Aww. Because we're the sponsor's favorite, they decide to give us a piece of paper showing us where the invaders are.
How are there humans here?
We're not gonna kill
It's
them,
your
right?
fault,
You want me
God.
to kill innocent people?
They're the armature for invaders. They haven't been processed yet, so they appear more human. Those armatures are worth a lot of points.
These
I can't kill another person, even if they are a soldier, but... I don't want to lose another friend. I brought it down swiftly. I can't. No matter how hard I can't forget. I killed human beings. I've committed an unforgivable crime. The closing ceremony for round 3 were just wrapped up. You saved Tsubasa. Nozomi flinched as I said that in a strained voice. It was Takemaru. I guess he gave all the invaders he found over to the twins, so he ended up in last place. He gave me a letter. I'll read it to you. Takumi, I just hated you so damn much, but when I thought about it with a cool head, I couldn't even remember why I felt that way about you. Maybe I was using my hatred for you to avoid confronting reality. Sorry I made you my scapegoat. I'm the only one to blame for anything. He was such a good guy, except for all the times he was a bitch to me. Mr. Tsubasa is getting 24-hour personalized care from me, so there's nothing to worry about at all. I dabbed every nook and cranny of Mr. Tsubasa's body with a damp cloth. Stop it. You better get up before something... Oh my god! You're completely depressed, aren't you, Takumi? I also toyed with your mental state. Neener, neener. Neener, neener.
Nobody likes you, everybody hates you, might as well go eat worms!
I fucking love him. Dude. This might be up there with Takumi and Nozomi as top 10 het slot in this, as my favorite ship in this game. No, you didn't do anything wrong, Takumi. The ones we should be blaming are the people who put us in this horrible situation to begin with. See, I don't like that mentality when it comes to a killing game. Yeah, they were forced into a killing game by the sponsor, but he made the choice. That was his choice. I hate that line of thinking. That's why I'm writing that into... Fine, if you think you're a criminal, then so be it. Takumi the criminal. I'm fine with this new label about you, so long as you hear what I have to say about our future. I talked to Yugamu and Darumi earlier. We're never going to be able to go back to how it was before. Yugamu made Kyoshika drink poison. Darumi killed Kiriko. Even if we tried to live normal lives in the complex, I think we'd suffer trying to adjust peaceful lives. Listen to me, Takumi. We'll live together as roommates when we get to the artificial satellite. And they were roommates! Konaka makes het slop so good. At that very moment, I could envision the life Tsubasa was describing. It was so vivid, almost like I could reach out and grab it.
I won't want to watch anything except B-grade horror movies.
Polycule real! Just put Nozomi in it. Where's Nozomi? Come join the
Shinigami
Polycule.
will love it.
Aww. You know what? Just this once, you've earned this song. You've earned this song, Tsubasa. Just this once. Don't play it again, though. I present you my highest reward, Claire de Lune. Her hopes, her life. I felt all of it in my soul.
I just took half of your sins, Takumi. Guess that makes me a criminal, too. And in exchange, I gave you half of my life.
The moment I heard those words, it felt like I'd truly been reborn. There's a faint warmth in my
okay.
chest.
You can
Fucking
make things
Sleeping
right.
Beauty, y'all. And with Takumi back to normal now because of Tsubasa, let's get started on getting out of here. We're given the choice to fight Dalsha or the sponsor first, and we choose to fight the sponsor. Aww. My dear Takumi, is there something you should know? That was a joke. There's a joke. There's nothing going on between Takumi and me. Nothing at all, right? Right? The het slop. What sort of follow-up question is that? I think we should be talking about this even more. We all want to see you happy, Takumi. You've been suffering all this time because you took the toughest role among us. So when we see you happy, it gives you a sense of relief. Het slop, we love it. Nobody does it like Konaka. Aww.
You happy is the only reason we're even fighting.
Aww, we're besties. We're the Polycule. These are Dismembered parts of a dead body. These are the body parts of the first sponsor, the one who self-destructed on the last day of the second round. This body had already been dead for several years. What? So that it's a male GA. The male GA are the one that infect dead bodies. The female ones are the one that infect living people. We've seen people under control of male GA before, and they're like, zombies. So how did that one have sentience? Fucking Dotomi in the back is just the 1,000-yard stare. She's hitting the Danganronpa pose. I don't actually hate Ima, by the way. I think he's my least favorite character in the game by far, but he's not like actively insulting like Chara was. I don't think he's that incesty. He was at the beginning of Route Zero, but now he hasn't really been. He's just really weird. I just keep calling him Incest Boy for the bit. Anyway, we welcome the twins to our team. Didn't the sponsor say if they attack us unprovoked, the killing game ends? We talked over different ideas until nighttime, but still couldn't find anything viable. Takumi, you idiot!
Now I'm damaged goods.
Shut up. Also, why are we seeing them naked? Did they need a thing for this? Let's see how funny you find this. Wait, Mr. Sumino, what are you thinking? That's against the rules. Down, Takumi, down! You can't be serious about this. You really didn't think this through, Takumi. Have you forgotten my other weapon? The sponsor pressed the detonation bomb for the button for the bomb in my body. But I wasn't the one who got blown up. Instead, it was Darumi. Did they put my bomb into... Darumi and I will exchange the bomb in our bodies. When I violate the rules, the sponsor will press the button for my bomb. But when they do that, the one who actually explodes will be Darumi, who hasn't broken any rules at all. You're talking like it's a given I'll get blown up in the first place. Why's it gotta be me? It doesn't matter who does it, right? Couldn't you use Emo or one of those other guys? No, you have to be the one. It absolutely has to be you. I've decided. Because you got the kiss Tsubasa before me. Fucking owned. So it's just a personal grudge? You're the normie who needs to blow up and die. Why do you care? We'll bring you right back with the Revive-O-Matic anyway. Of course I care. The mouth that kissed Lady Tsubasa's delicate lips will be destroyed. Good, you... You should join the Polycule. Don't worry about Darumi, by the way. We brought her back with the Revive-O-Matic. The bees, which are robots that are embodiments of the game, suddenly deactivate because the game's over, and so the sponsor surrenders. You're never getting off. Show us your true face and tell us who you really are. Of course! It's the time-traveling Ito! Of fucking course it's this bit. I think it's the one that was time-traveling. The one that jumped from the box of Blessings timeline, the box of Calamity timeline. Okay, so you are the time-traveling one. I just have one condition. I'll only answer questions from Takumi, and we have to be alone. I wanted to make sure you came to terms with your true vile nature. Then you never feel inclined to act self-righteous again. How does it feel to be an even worse serial killer than me, Takumi? I took over the killing game from the previous sponsor, so I could see you looking tortured by guilt and desperation. The game may be over, but my fun has only just begun, because now it's your responsibility to interrogate me. I'll make sure to remind you of your sin from now on, every single day. Wasn't over yet. Tsubasa? Now we're even. All of you are such ugly monsters. I'm sorry, we were supposed to ask him for more information, but I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't bear you to see in so much pain. Hideko's part of the confident, I don't know why I said confident, like Persona 5. Part of the Polycule post-mortem.
Not gonna lie, I've never been to a party like this before. Mostly because I never get invited to cultural festivals or sports meets.
With me around, you'll never be shunned like that again. Let's hang out every day and talk about everything under the sun.
Brother dearest,
I want to
Oh,
play with
gay.
fireworks.
Dalshaw jump scare. Luckily, he's just the person we need to kill and take their cryptoglobin in order to power the escape pod. And suddenly Veshnus, right? Who we thought, oh no, aren't you supposed to be dead, Veshnus? Where were you? And then we have to go take her cryptoglobin instead of Dalshaw's. Yeah, hi Veshnus. Dalshaw's remains underfoot.
Stepping on your own ally like that?
Yeah, step on me instead. I'm sorry.
You have angered so many people that my army has grown larger and more unified than before. We are the strongest we've ever been.
I don't think that's true, because we see like the children wanting to get along with them. I think that if we're able to, like, obviously at this point we don't know we're on their planet. It just means you and I have the same dream. Just like we should. Aww. Not in front of all these people. Really not So suggestive. Wait, have we fucked yet? Close your ears, coming. Yeah, there's a child with us. Painting a vivid mental picture of a bright future is a great way to shake yourselves out of the paralysis of despair. That's what I learned that night. So just... Aww. This song is so good. This is low-key one of my favorite songs in the game. It's so beautiful. I love it. And this message is so good. Oh my god! We haven't had free time this whole route. I didn't like her at first, but this route made me really appreciate Tsubasa. She would definitely be the top. No matter who. True. Aww.
Do you have a girlfriend?
See, this is a wild conversation to have right now. Like, I know it's made so they could talk to it anytime, but especially in this route, it's wild. Like, what the fuck do you think?
If I can't find someone like that, though...
Wow!
I guess...
Wow!
I can settle for you. Nah! Just kidding.
Wow! So you're just settling for me now, huh? Is that it? Wow! I'm not holding this against her because it obviously wasn't written with this route in mind. But like, saying that to your already boyfriend is crazy. Anyway, now we're given a choice. Kill Xion and be able to leave the planet early using Xion's cryptoglobin, or try to fight against Veshnus, which will be a very difficult battle, and if we survive, use Veshnus's cryptoglobin to power the escape pod. Xion's our friend though, so of course we're not going to kill him yet. Why do I get the big room? We can divide up my room so Nozomi can live here too. You should always take the path of the quickest solution, the one that'll bring the most benefit to all. The quickest solution. That's exactly why it should be avoided, I think. Pardon, why are you mumbling to yourself? Listen, Kamyun, I killed a traitor by the name of Aito Atsuki on my day here. He was cunning and evil to the core. I was so sure I couldn't let him live. I thought the quickest way to solve that problem was to kill him. Thinking back now, that was when this hellish nightmare began. Syria was destroyed, Gaku was murdered, and the whole killing aid business began. If it meant killing an ally, the quickest solution should never be taken. That's what I believe now. Why were we never possessed by the GA during this route? Like, is the GA... Because... The GA data should still be in our brain, right? Is it just not a problem in this route? I'm gonna choose to believe it's not a problem in this route. Can we bring the baby with us when we leave? Is it that easy? Was the aura from the future, is that the GA that was time traveling with Kako? By your decision, that you would let me live, you of all people. Of course, what sort of person did you think I was? A serial killer. What else? You killed Aito in cold blood before you even did anything on day 2. I didn't say anything at the time, but I held the deepest contempt for you after that. Now I'm starting to think I got it wrong, though. Have I misunderstood you the whole time? If I have, then I'd like to apologize for my mistake. In return for letting Xion onto the ship, Xion agrees to increase the strength of the wall of fire to block out as many invaders as possible. I just put 2 and 2 together. So, we know that Commune is Ava's not biological daughter, but actually her niece. But from another route, we learned that Veshness is Ava's sister, right? Is Commune Veshness's daughter?
One last strike!
Okay, but what if we did that again?
I've got this. One last strike!
Okay, but what if we did that, but a third time?
One last strike!
Okay, welcome back to the pain zone! Welcome back to the pain zone, Veshness.
I can't believe I'm the one who got killed.
It's fine, we win. That's gonna leave this side completely undefended, but it's fine, we can just kill. We can't, I think we can kill Veshness this turn. Kill him! It's your fault for teleporting back over here. You could have teleported anyplace else. That's all I'm gonna say.
One last strike!
You could have teleported literally anywhere else.
Veshness, if you really want to get closer to God, I'll help you by sending your soul to the heavens.
Raw! 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 Pink! Fire! Kino! So, what I'd like to imagine is since we have Camion with us, the Maiden Sage, she'll be able to broker a peace treaty between the humans and the Futurans and allow us to live on their planet. Because the artificial satellite is running out of battery, as Sire said. But it's fine, because we have Camion, she'll broker a deal. Aww!
What? You're going to
Aww,
raise
you have a brother!
Because that's like today.
I don't know. Wouldn't tomorrow be better? I'd really rather just rest for today.
House hunting is a battle of its own. The good ones will get snapped up if we don't act quickly. You're not being serious enough about this, Takumi.
Have you seen the housing market?
Sorry.
We know who wears the pants in this relationship, at least.
Yugamu agrees with you. She's the top. As we bantered the artificial satellite, we knew our life wouldn't be sunshine and rainbows. As returning war veterans, we would probably feel out of place in civilian society. Life not may play out exactly as we want it. I wouldn't even put it past them to treat us as war criminals, the ones who let the Exodus project fail. And there are plenty of sleepless nights as we remember the terrible things we'd done. We'd seen and experienced too much death to ever live in complete peace, but together we could handle anything. Aww! I love power of friendship, slop. I love that. Past Khepri, you can't just add slop to the end of every word. Come on. That was the best ending so far, dude. I'm gonna give my closing thoughts on the game now, just in case, because I don't know if I'm going to play more or what, or if I'm gonna beat the next ending. But anyway, I thought I'd give my ending thoughts on this game, because I don't know if I'm gonna finish the Everyone Lives ending. I just wanted to say, what an incredible game. I'm gonna read a bit. I've written my script for my top 10 games I played in 2025 list, which this game will definitely be a part of. I don't know where yet. It depends on how good the other Kodaka game, coming out in September, by the way. Kodaka's recently releasing 2 games, which is crazy to me. But it depends on how good that game is. But this game is just batshit fucking insane. Like just how many endings, the 100 endings, is just fucking incredible. I've played this game for what? Nearly 100 hours, and I still feel like I haven't cracked the fucking surface of it. And I've never seen games do this before. And all of the main plot, each of these routes could be a game in and of themselves. Like, I would not have complained if the game was just first and second scenario. I thought it would have been tragic, but if it was just that, I thought it would be a decent, like, 7, 8 out of 10 game. I'm gonna go more into my review of this in my big top 10 games I played in 2025 list. And the characters are fucking stellar. I think this game, on average, has a stronger cast than any Danganronpa game, but doesn't hit any of the higher highs, but at the same time doesn't hit any of the lower lows. Like, the only exception to that is Nozomi. Nozomi's the best character in the game, and is rivals Kaede with how much I like her. But other than Nozomi, I feel like there aren't characters I like as much as Kaede or them, but there aren't any characters I hate as much as Teru. Yes, even Ima. I feel like it feels like an insane accomplishment. I feel like fucking Sisyphus playing this game, because how many endings is it? 11 endings so far, and we're 94 hours in. Assuming 10 and 12 endings, let's say 12 endings takes me 100 hours. Doing the numbers, so it'll take me 1,200 hours for me to play this fucking game. Should I try to go for good ending? I kind of don't want to. That ending was really satisfying. And from what I heard, this ending kind of makes all of the other endings, like, pointless. So yeah, I don't know where the series goes from here. I might continue and go for the SF route, but I might not. It depends on how I'm feeling. But for now, this will be the finale of 100 Line Last Defense Academy. It was a really amazing game, and I hope you enjoyed. As for me though, when this video goes up, Deltarune will be releasing in less than a week, so I'm gonna be playing that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye!